Does what you believe matter? Think about this. There are natural laws in the universe, and those laws work the same for everyone. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter if you're young or old, tall or short, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, atheist, none of that matters. The laws of the universe work the same for everyone. So what you believe is the difference. And think about this. The type of family you were brought into determine your beliefs. Where you were brought up and where you live in the world determine your beliefs. Do you have a belief of freedom? Is that the experience of where you live, the type of family you were in? Or was it one of control? Was it one of not freedom? Because I know this message is being heard by people all over the world, and we all live in a very different world. Even in the United States, living in different parts of the United States, it's a very different world living here in Texas than it is living in California or New York or South Dakota or Florida or any other place. It's different here than India, different here than China, Russia, Mideast, Canada, South America, Australia. And then even within those areas, there's differences because our beliefs, almost all of our beliefs, were blindly accepted by us when we were young, when we didn't know how to discern, when we didn't know how to to create an idea that serves us, that's our heart center. But here's the key thing. It doesn't matter where you start, because the law of creation is working through you. And as you begin to shift your beliefs, you will shift your experience. You see, how you think and how you feel determines the focus through which you see life. Do you see yourself as a victim? Or do you see yourself as a conscious creator? Do you see that life is always working through you and for you? You say, what do you mean it's working for me? It's giving you what you believe. So if you know that life is working for you by giving you what you believe, then you are responsible for what you believe. And being responsible for what you believe, you can change your beliefs. Now, that's not always easy. That's the work. The work is changing your belief, and you may be older like I am, more mature, more worldly. And so it may take longer to change the belief. Most people want things to change immediately. And guess what? That's not how it happens. We live in a universe of space and time. We don't live in a universe where there's no space and time. If we did, it would be an instantaneous demonstration. But because we do have a body, we do have an ego, and the ego is what's sort of a limiter on what we believe, because the ego lives in fear. It's been taught fear. It takes time to shift our belief, to shift our experience. And what happens is most people hear your beliefs create your life, but they don't spend the time. Why don't they spend the time? They're not committed. They truly don't believe that the power of their beliefs create. They want it too fast. Life is about building new beliefs, experiencing them, and shifting them and building new beliefs. I believe it's an eternal process. I think it's a process that doesn't end. It may be different when we leave this body and we go into whatever realm of consciousness is next for us. But here on the planet Earth, it's very much that way. Gene and I were on a cruise. We had violent thunder and lightning storms the last day. Boats being tossed around like crazy. We're confined to our rooms. And we just lied there and believed that it didn't matter what happened because we're infinite beings. So we had an incredible afternoon where everyone else was complaining. We heard it afterwards. We actually lied down and did an hour and a half meditation. Why? because we believe that meditation is the key to connecting to our divinity, to our soul. The key thing is, if you believe something, you practice it, and you practice it when it's most difficult. That's when you get the proof that it works. It's in the challenge where the opportunity to put into place a new belief gets demonstrated and tested more than ever. So a lot of people say to me, well, Lee, I got real busy at work, so I stopped meditating. How'd that work for you? When you get really, really busy, you need to meditate twice as much. Why? Because it'll slow down your ego. And when you come out of meditation, you'll work so much more efficiently because you're not being motivated by fear. You're going to find clarity in the moment, and things happen much faster when you're clear. With that, my beautiful friends, that's my little message for today. Know that you are loved, you are worthy, you are whole, you're unique, and you're perfect. Until next time, make it a great one.